Well, the crypto market has seen a lot of turbulence for the past 15 months or so. It's been extremely volatile. We all know the reason why. You know, this was the best thing since sliced bread. Probably still is, but I'm not going to confuse things. We've reached a precipice where decisions have to be made, right? Governance has to be instilled, and control has to be, security controls has to be in place, right? Under the name of security, I would say. But I just want to show you something. This is the cloud formation is rather interesting. Very nice. So the alt season, we may have a mild alt season. I think this is going to get delayed until at least 2027, which is another 12 months or so. And that's typically what we see, right? Never, never. Because something like this has not happened in a long time. So the last time the Bitcoin dominance dropped, it was back in 2021. We saw a really big type of alt season. Now I have to compare that to the prior years. The prior years were more about Bitcoin, and yes, altcoins such as Ethereum back then went from $9 to $4,000 US, which is phenomenal. A lot of people got rich off that. Not myself. I wish I did, but they've come a long way. So to make this video short, I can go on and talk about it for those who want to hear more in depth. I like depth, right? This is not a shallow subject, but this is the weekend of the Super Bowl. Anyways, take your vitamins, do good work, do God's work, help one another, help thy neighbor, as they say. It's true things, Just be of that open mindset that the world does not just revolve around us, ourselves, but we live in the habitat in a global, we are a global citizen. So there's a lot of nice gems that I'm seeing right now. I literally put $100. Now I used to bet a lot more than $100, but I lost a lot. So it's a very humbling experience, and I'm working on a few things, but I'm working on too many things where it's taking me forever to complete stuff. So I do have an ebook. I think I need to get it revised just a bit, so I need to spend some time on that. But in essence, I'm working on some things just to help out the community, and also leverage my experience now, which has been fortified like none that I've ever imagined. This is a great time for me to be in this space. You have to have other skill sets. You have to have other ways of drawing income into your life, whether that's creating an ebook, or whether that's a Shopify store, or a job, 9-to-5 job, something like that. That's you got to do something, right? Because you can't depend on just crypto. However, now that the Nasdaq is operating, I believe, in a 24/7 fashion, that's in itself a good win, because they copied the crypto market in how we never sleep, so to speak, right? And this weekend is the Super Bowl, and it's gonna have perhaps Mr. Beast speaking on that platform. So January 16th, thereabout. Oh, look at these really nice Hondas. January 16th, the BFS token was leaked online, and Beast Financial System. Now he's going all in into crypto and creating an ecosystem and a platform where you would be able to transact through a regulatory governed institution. That's amazing. That's what we all wish we could do, right? But it takes a lot of money and a lot of effort, a lot of great resources, knowledgeable resources to get that attained. And that's what he has. He has that platform because of these platforms, social media. Going on YouTube and just creating a life of its own on YouTube. It's interesting when something takes off. Now he's going to go on the Super Bowl, probably a halftime show, and have a commercial about the Beast Financial System, which I think is a nice name. We got to get the Beast back. I don't know what happened in the last 5 years, but it's been tormenting. Late nights, heartbroken. Pumps and dumps, rug pulls, people you can't even trust. People that want to do good, but they can't. The market won't even let them. This is to me, I think this is the stingiest market I've ever seen in my life. Just pure max greed. And even beyond that, just think about what I'm saying. This is crazy. But I'm still here. I'm doing what I got to do. You got to do what you got to do as well. Put in the work, sacrifice time. We're all doing something. We're motivating each other. We're getting up out there. I'm only on here right now because yes, I have to be right now. It's all snow around me. I want to go to a paradise island myself. Hot sun, beaches, snorkeling, all that jazz. So that's it. So you guys take care. My point, I believe, just in summary, is Beast Financial System. Mr. Beast is going to be making a commentary on the Super Bowl, which is a very huge platform. I'm not even sure who's doing the halftime, but this token went from less than a penny to now, I believe it's around 10 cents. That's 100 million market cap, easy. Sounds easy, but I saw this from literally 4.5 million. I didn't buy. And I believe I'm not sure when I put in money, but I put in like $90. And that $90 went up like 5x. And I'm telling myself, like, damn, you know, like, if I only put in a little bit more. But, you know, I've played this game before and I know what that feels like. So now I'm not even bothered. I'm like, you know what? That's a win. If you make $500, hey, that's a win. Did I cash out? No. Some people who have 60 grand, 70 grand right now in it, they're not even cashing out. I've been in the game for a while where I can see everybody's expecting Super Bowl to be, you know, Mr. Beast on that, mentioning this thing. And the early birds, they'll cash out on a Thursday like today or Friday. Or you wake up Saturday morning, oh my goodness, it's plummeted. Because, yeah, somebody's going to pull the rug. And so I don't have trust or faith in a lot of these things. And a lot of these are hype driven. And somebody's going to make a damn good fat bag. You know what I'm saying? So that's good for them. I'm just going to leave it because it's not really much. Although, yeah, you know, still can buy more than a coffee. You just can buy a dinner. That could be a weekend money, you know. But you have to have risk and, you know, take some risks. So, you know, if I want, I've seen $300 change into 70 grand, you know, and I didn't cash out. I was one of those, like, oh yeah, this is going to do so well. It's Elon Musk is behind this. Oh yeah, that's right. All of a sudden, bailed. Everybody bailed and I left holding the bag, which was empty. So I've been here before. If I had that amount of money in anything at this point, I would put it into stablecoin, right? Because things tend to heat up and thaw out during the spring, and all of a sudden the markets drop. And you have to wait until at least June or September to typically buy back in if you want. Or if you're still holding, you have to wait until October. Then you may or may not see some type of reprieve. It all goes back to the Bitcoin dominance. Anyways, I'm driving. Just wanted to get something out there, and hopefully you can make it valuable for you. So blessings, peace, and abundance to all, and have a wonderful day. Take care.